Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Title: The Art of Nesting Functions in Python, a guide to defining functions within functions. Introduction. In Python, functions are powerful tools for organizing and structuring code. One intriguing feature of the language is the ability to define functions within other functions, a concept known as nested functions. This tutorial explores the advantages and use cases of defining functions within functions, providing code examples to illustrate the concepts. Benefits of nested functions: encapsulation, code organization, information hiding, closure. Code example. Explanation. In this example, outer underscore function contains an inner function called inner underscore function. The inner function takes a parameter y and returns the sum of x from the outer function and y. The outer underscore function is then called with an argument of 10. Inside the outer function, inner underscore function is invoked with an argument of 5. The result of the inner function is stored in the variable result, which is then returned. When the outer function is called, it prints the result, which is 15, 10 plus 5. Conclusion. Using nested functions in Python can be a powerful and elegant way to structure your code, promoting modularity, readability, and maintainability. However, it's important to use this feature judiciously, considering the specific requirements of your code and whether the benefits of nesting functions align with your design goals. ChatGPT. Title: Exploring Nested Functions in Python, Benefits and Best Practices. In Python, functions are fundamental building blocks of code that help organize and modularize your programs. One interesting feature of Python is the ability to define functions within other functions, creating what is known as nested functions. In this tutorial, we'll explore the concept of defining functions within functions, understand its benefits, and discuss best practices. In Python, a function can be defined within another function, making it a nested function. This means that the inner function is only accessible within the scope of the outer function. This concept is also known as function nesting. Nested functions allow you to encapsulate functionality within a specific scope. This promotes modularity, making it easier to understand and maintain your code. Inner functions can be seen as helper functions that are relevant only to the outer function. Nested functions help in information hiding, as the inner function is not visible outside the outer function's scope. This can be useful when you want to hide implementation details or prevent unintended access to certain functions. Nested functions can form closures, allowing the inner function to capture and remember the values of the variables in the outer function's scope even after the outer function has finished execution. Clarity over cleverness. While nested functions can be powerful, prioritize code clarity over cleverness. If a simple, non-nested function suffices, use it. Avoid excessive nesting. Deeply nested functions can make code hard to read and understand. Limit nesting to maintain readability. Use when appropriate. Employ nested functions when it enhances the code structure, encapsulation, or information hiding. Don't use them indiscriminately. Documentation. Clearly document the purpose of each function, especially when using nested functions. This helps other developers, and yourself, understand the code. Nested functions in Python can be a powerful tool when used judiciously. They contribute to code organization, modularity, and information hiding. By following best practices, you can leverage nested functions effectively, making your code more maintainable and understandable. ChatGPT.